Straight to full screen.
Hello guys, we're going to bring you straight back into this game. It's going to be LANiMAls versus $50. They've kind of started already, but we're just going to hop straight into it. Just managed to catch a bit of the knife, so we'll be there in 2 seconds. Just getting set up now. So here we are, it's on DE_Inferno, LANiMAls versus $50. Now $50, they weren't very happy with what we heard earlier from one of the admins because their player wasn't performing too well that they'd expected. Little mixed team issues they were having, and LANiMAls actually features some quite competent FPS players, but more towards the Call of Duty side of things. Duffer and Stu I know quite well from their Call of Duty days, and they played quite high skill then. So let's join and see what's going on. So we've got LANiMAls Butler here. He's just checking on that middle area. Everything's kicking off in the B bomb site. Spamming that car, can't make the kill. And that car is so useful. It literally tanks bullets for you in many ways. Reduces the damage down quite nicely, but eventually they manage to take down Fish. But quickly finishes it up, and it's 2-0 in favour of LANiMAls. And it's kind of what we expect after them winning the pistol round, really. Just take the first 3 rounds, as we've said in the past.
Yeah, bog standard second round after winning the pistol round. But I mean, like, building on what you said about that car being somewhat overpowered, I wouldn't say it's overpowered, but you know, it's a nice addition to CS:GO when you consider the changes they made from CS Source. What it's allowed a lot of teams to do is to actually push Banana as CT a lot, and when they push Banana, they prevent the terrorists from taking control of Banana, and it allows them to cut off a bit of the map.
Butler's doing some damage in the middle area, but you can see some of the terrorist members and the bomb on Ghost. He's making his way to that B bomb site. Now pretty much, both 2 of the CTs, they look like they were going to rotate, but they're staying. I think they might have an idea of what the terrorists were trying to achieve here. Now this is quite a Stu just catches him from behind that car, 1 bullet straight to the head and down. It was a nice attempt from the T side, but that's not really going to work in a game like this. It would have been nice if he could have ninja'd in, got the bomb plant, or have all the other CTs in the wrong bomb site, and then maybe potentially win a round. I've seen some amazing 5v1 clutches in situations like that before. So we're going to follow Stu, who's going aggressive with that M4 early on, but the terrorists do have guns. Let's see where they're making their way. You can see Cal here. He is taking the first shot. It looks like he's got Stu hit there. He's looking to look down second middle there, but no kills made yet. Bit of damage done to Stu. Stu's on 48 HP. Butler and Noski, they're laying it down. Oh, damage going down everywhere. And that is just outside the B. It seems like the terrorists here from the $50 team, they are just literally everywhere. There's no real guidance on where to go. I'm assuming it's a split and pick kind of
good old split and pick.
Oh, yeah. It's the mixed tactic of the century.
When in doubt, split and pick.
He gets Butler. Butler's going very aggressive now. You can see the CCs there. They're feeling pretty confident themselves to push down that far. They're pretty sure they're not going to lose.
Yeah, but you see, I mean, who was it? Butler sacrificed himself after getting 2 kills. The good news now for the LANiMAls is that they knew exactly where Cal was, and Duffer was already aiming before Cal even walked through there. So through onto balcony. So 4-0, looking good for the LANiMAls as it stands. Of course, with the terrorists buying up in that last round and losing it, they are going to be forced into ecoing. So we've got a few of them buying P250s. Ghost Major, who doesn't seem to be moving at the moment for whatever reason, probably taking a leaf out of Pacos's book from the previous game, opting to stick to his Glock. And look at this now, we've got this stampede of terrorists going up Banana. Are they going to infiltrate that bomb site? No, they seem more than happy to just stick around near that car. And I'll tell you what, if the CTs have a few nades, just before I said it, Noski, he's reading my mind, throws that nade to perfection and blows one of the terrorists to smithereens.
They're getting destroyed from every direction here. There's bullets and grenades flying over everywhere. And Butler is just cleaning house. Oh, Stu's finishing off the rest. And the only person left is Ghost Major in his amazing AFK position.
This is like one of those... Sorry to put him, but this is like one of those... When you're on matchmaking
Yes.
And then there's one like guy left, and then someone writes AFK. I'm so tempted to just write AFK, and none of them will believe me.
Now they're saying this is a joke. Went to get pizza when mixed teams go wrong.
Oh yeah. I mean, pizza's more important than Counter-Strike. You need food to live. I guess some of these would argue you need CS to live.
Most likely. Now let's see, has Ghost Major returned yet? Nope. We should follow him. Never.
I wonder what topping he's got on his pizza. What do you think? Pepperoni?
I'm thinking, oh, okay. Javelin goes for the mid poke. To be fair, Stuzel's been being pretty ballsy, pushing out a middle every single day.
Yeah.
There. Just with an M4, he's bound to get caught off eventually. They do favour this B site though, don't they? Not that it's been working very well for them so far.
But I mean, I think the important thing is that, like you said, Stu kept pushing mid by himself, and it looked like the terrorists realised that, and Javelin got himself, I think it was Javelin, wasn't it Javelin? Yeah, I think so, it was Javelin who got himself that AWP kill. The only problem I have here is that the terrorists have 2 AVPs, so you got Javelin on an AVP and RG on an AVP. I mean, honestly guys, Inferno, you can't afford to have 2 AWPs as T-side. Let's see if they can make it work. I don't think they will. Duffer's holding apps. Fish, not Fish. Yeah, he's called Fish. Yeah, it is Fish. Fish is holding that B bomb site, which of course used to be called the A bomb site in CSS. Fish finally getting a kill onto the AFK Ghost, who's not so AFK anymore. RG, he's hiding in Banana.
This could quite possibly end up being the weirdest game we've ever
played. Deary me. So RG, where is RG stood? Right, RG's looking down the bottom Banana, and Javelin's trying to look into that B bomb site.
Javelin just doesn't want to lose orbs.
They're both trying to save the orbs. The problem is they're making so much noise, they know exactly where they are. 10 seconds to go. No skis. It looks like No Ski and Fish are going to push out there. Are they going to get those frags that they crave? RG gets one, but Fish returns the kill. I think that was a 4-man from Fish.
LANiMALs Duffer lasted 5 rounds without dying.
I like how they're called LANiMALs and they've got a player called Fish.
Oh yes, they love it. Now 6-0. Not really too much to say about it. Major has returned. Can he change the game around for $50? Oh no. Oh, he is moving. There we go.
Hopefully he's got some
Stu's picked up the AWP this time, so I'm going to watch him because I know he's going to poke mid. He's loving this aggression. Will he see anyone down there? He might have been a little bit too late this time around because it does seem like most of them move past this position. Let's flip over to Count, see what he's up to. They're in second middle. Javelin's there. He hasn't got an AWP. Stu could come on to heavy fire very soon. Oh, nice shot by Stu there. On to Stu. Gets the second one. Ghost Major going down. Now, he's got to be very careful because they could swarm around him pretty quick and he doesn't have much backup. Butler goes down. Stu's looking out. Trying to see if he can spot anyone down that middle.
He's got to really be careful now not to die. Oh, there we go, Duffer. Because at 3 versus 4 in favour of the CTs, if one of the CTs dies, it's really anyone's game. So, RG, where's he lurking about then? Let's go and have a look at where he is. He is at second mid. Oh, and he just walked into Stu's crosshair. Luckily for him, Calcal is there to return the kill. So, Calcal, the good news for him is that he has the bomb. He doesn't have to go to some random place and pick it up. But the bad news for him is that he's only got 9 HP. So, where's he going to go? He's got an AK-47 Predator in his hands. He's got Noski, who's on 100 HP with that unsilenced M4, and he's got Fish with his own version. Funnily enough, stood on top of the goldfish. Fish stood on top of the fountain with goldfish.
Now, if we look at Calcal's position, he's in a pretty good position here because he could get that bomb down and not be spotted. He's made some noise. The CTs have heard him, but they're unsure of where exactly he is. They've waited for him. Now, Calcal could potentially pull this off with some pretty superb play. They're both coming around from the same direction. This is in Calcal's favour. Oh! And they might just walk on that nade. Nearly does 40 damage over there on Noski. He's going all the way around.
And one of them is diffusing.
Oh, and doesn't quite make it. Noski's on the defuse already. That's another round for LANiMAL.
Fair play to Stuza. 3 kills that round.
Calcal though, like, he played it smart. He just didn't quite have the aim there at the end to do what was needed.
I think, well, it surprised me that he dropped the AK-47 for the weaker M4. And I think he panicked a little bit at the end where he started spraying. But again, he was on 9 HP. If he'd got 1 kill, it would have been half decent. But not getting any kills, it's not the end of the world. Oh, good shot, Stuza.
Stuza reacted quick with that one. Straight ripping off the head. Nearly gets a second one there. Was that leg? No, he didn't quite leg the other one. Ooh. That would be almost too good to be true, wouldn't it?
The LANiMAL misses by a whisker. Barum.
We should see how many of them we can fit in. Stuza's liking the steps position here. Looking up at house, going to see if any of the terrorists can jump out there. There's actually got to be more careful about the one at middle that could pop up now and shoot him in the back. All the CT's focus is on this A bomb site. Oh no! Stuza gets taken off by Cow, who's now going to run into that bomb site, look for the final man, knows there's a CT in pit. Doesn't actually manage to tag anyone with that nade. It's 3v3 situation. Fish, Butler, and Noski versus Cow, Shu, and the Ghost Major, the king of AFK, who is down again. Oh, great shot by Butler just there. And now it's all up to Shu, who is quickly taken down by Noski in the face.
I mean, it's bad. It's looking really bad for $50.
8-0, that's a pretty, pretty large deficit to start with.
I agree. I mean, it's a CT-sided map, but they shouldn't
These
be
rounds aren't even
down.
close at the moment.
They need to turn it around, and they've got 5 AK-47s now, so we'll just have to wait it out and see what they try to do to change it up. They're not really changing it up. They're just, like we said earlier on, they're sort of doing good old-fashioned split and pick.
True mix format. Javelin gets the first one to Stuza though, and to be fair, they know Stuza's pushing every single round here, and he's paying the price for it. Duffer's replied, but that's Stuza and Duffer down. It's 3v3, potentially around the $50 could win here. Let's see what Javelin can do, because he's about to potentially meet quite a few CTs in a very good position here. Ooh, the nade comes off. Oh, Butler not even giving him a chance. As soon as he even looked at that bomber, taken down. Now it's all up to RG, who's coming around the other side. This could mess things up a bit if Fish doesn't look. Oh, Fish took a bit of damage there. He's throwing out the flash grenade. Not really. He's staying back. He's not playing as aggressive as the rest of his teammates were. And RG gets taken down by Noski. $50. Sadly, 9-0. Don't really look in with a chance of winning any of this. LANiMAls having a bit of fun, to be fair.
I mean, I'm not an expert on Counter-Strike. I used to play it back in the day, but I'm not your sort of uber epic analysis guy. But I don't know if you've noticed, but the amount of smokes and flashes coming in from the terrorists has been really, really low. Minimal, yeah. They've got a few smokes now. Let's see how they're going to use them. They're not doing any fancy smokes like some of the teams use to try and maybe pull off a few fakes. And I think that's where they're falling, in my opinion.
Now Duffer's holding that tight corner on house. They love this house position. He'll be able to. Oh, Shu gets him with a P90. Duffer was not quick enough for that one. Could not follow it through. Now let's see what they're going to do here. Javelin sending. Oh, and here you go. Look, exactly what you just said there. Bad nade placements. Actually did nothing to benefit him at all, just throwing a smoke on top of the building.
And even there, I think Javelin threw that flash and then didn't push. I
You've got to make the most of these.
Exactly.
You don't get many of them. And Butler again, just demolishing them. They're pretty much lining up for them walking into this crosshair. Not much we can say other than terrorists. You are getting over.
So yeah, I mean, Javelin threw that flash over to Arch, and he had a teammate in Boiler. And then they waited for the flash to blossom, waited another 5 seconds, and then both of them pushed Arch. I mean, throw the flash and push Arch right after, when you could have potentially blinded a counter-terrorist.
Communication is the key to
Exactly.
So let's have a look at Butler over here. He's in the middle area with Stu, I believe, and they're just going super aggressive here. You can tell LANiMAls, they just want to get these kills and see who can do what. Duffer again, he doesn't seem to be doing well. Shu's P90, he is loving it right now. Stuzor's going absolutely beast mode. He loves playing that position with the AWP.
So 4 versus 2, it's not looking good, it's not looking healthy whatsoever for the terrorists. We got Cal with, let's go and find him. What weapon has he got? He's only got a Glock, and he's trying to hold the top of Banana with just a Glock. Luckily for him, he's got his comrade RG to his right. Talking about Cal, he has now fallen to his death. And RG last man standing. Let's see what he can pull out the bag. The good news is he has the bomb on his back. He's going to try and spray the AK, but we all know you shouldn't spray the AK. 11-0 to the LANiMAls.
Could be a 16-0, the first 16-0 we cast.
I think it'll be his first 16-0 of the tournament, I think.
Let's wait and see. Stuzor again looks like he's opting for that AWP. Let's see what he's going to do down the middle. He's in a nice spot to walk down to middle and point, shoot, and click. Oh, gets the first one. Ghost Major goes straight down. Fires off the second one when he was semi-blind. Doesn't actually manage to tag anybody. Let's see what he can do now. Again, they're heading towards that B site. Let's have a look at Fish, because he's been playing B particularly well and plays it quite aggressive at the moment. Gets one through the smoke. Can he get a second? No, his teammates finish off second. He's walking out with the deagle. Gets finished off by Cal, but the rest of his teammates clean it up. And it is 12-0. This is annihilation.
I mean, taking a look at the terrorists' money, they can actually afford to buy AK-47s now. None of them have done yet. Actually, 2 of them have. So let's just wait and see how they do. I mean, I hope they buy. They should be able to afford it. I think Javelin just might buy an AWP. Let's have a look. Has he bought the AWP?
Ghost Major is 0-for-12. I have not seen someone slay like that for a long time.
I've seen worse.
Stu's 20-for-4 now. He's just dominating with the AWP down middle. Pretty much every round he goes down middle, he's getting at least 1 kill. He's doing his part.
So, 5-on-4, not looking good for the T's once again. We keep saying that, but the T's really do have to step their game up. Even if they do step their game up at this point, it'll only be 12-3. Lovely shot from Javelin onto Stuza. 3 versus 4 now, where the terrorists going. It looks like they're more inclined towards this larger A bomb site. They just need to pick up that bomb at mid and choose how they want to try and take this bomb site over. Again, we spoke about their lack of smokes. We spoke about their lack of flashes. And when Javelin's getting picked off easily without even having rushed the bomb site, well, that's bad news for the terrorists. They're not going to be able to take out 4. RG takes out 1. Is it going to be what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm looking for a word and I got brain freeze. Yeah. A consolation kill, that's what I was going to say.
Well, they're definitely not going to get consolation round. We are at 13-for-0 right now. LANiMAls just dominating these guys on backwards and forwards.
Hey. Oh, my friends are LANiMAls. Wait, the cast of them.
So, LANiMAls here making easy work of $50, who definitely aren't having a good tournament. 0-for-13 is Ghost Major.
I believe in him. I reckon he can get a kill.
Ooh, Stu actually missed a shot there going down mid of the AWP there. Still, 3 shots later, he manages to get one and wasn't even really tagged heavily.
Yeah, go for it.
Here we go, Stu's was poking down mid. He's literally toying with him. He's not bothered, he's playing super aggressive. Looking to see if he can get any extra kills in second middle here. You can literally tell by how LANiMAls are playing that they're having fun. They're making shots, making kills, and oh, Stuzor gets another one. He is enjoying that sniper rifle, and he's got the bomb in his sights. It's up to Shu and Ghost Major. Ghost Major now 0-for-14, doing his the best he can by the looks of it. And Shu, he loves that P90, but Stuzor finishes them off in 14-for-0. Last round of the half. Will it be 15-0? I can't really see it changing unless LANiMAls run down middle with knives.
And I'm going to jump in and cast a round. Absolute guest commentary. You didn't see it coming on Machine, and I'm going to be bringing you this round of LANiMAls evidently having no issues at the moment. I'm going to go with Stuzor because he's looking to be a chicken slasher and also a pretty strong AWP player, heading pretty easily towards the long, very common peak, looking to find some blood. Not going to find it as of yet though, as they look to be heading towards that banana area. P90's in hand, obviously not the most money in their pockets at the moment. And not yet a round on the board for the terrorist side. Hanging out, chilling. Let's leave Stuzor, he's boring. Noski though, hanging defensive. Duffer doing the same as well. Taking their time, he's the man that's going to find one. Found one, Stuzor as well. Duffer falling to the P90's wrath. Butler looking to respond though. Hanging steady on that B site. Stuzor actually looking to have moved, looks to have neutralised one. Butler's done the same though. Dora's coming round, gets 2. So this is his 3rd of the round. Coming alive as he takes that out of Stuzor's dead, corpsey hands. And now it's last man standing, it's Javelin. He's actually looking okay on the health front. Fish and Noski still stand though. Orp changing hands more often than not. Noski with it this time. 1v2. Chill acting all cool. Really doesn't want to believe in this room. He knows his whereabouts are known. And Fish and Noski are just holding hands, having a chat, waiting for Javelin to expose himself. Oh, Javelin, he thought about it and Noski put him in his place. And that was enjoyable. Thanks for letting me do that. Thank you.
So 15-0, that was it, $50. Do you reckon they might get around when they go over to the CT?
Well, I mean, it all comes down to that, that pistol round. They managed to, $50 managed to get that pistol round on the board, then again, in theory, they should be guaranteed the next 2 rounds, and we might see 16-3. But realistically, based on what we've seen from the CTs or from $50 so far, and I am saying Dora, they are called Dora, not Dollar. I think it's over for them. I think they should just leave the server right now.
Well, don't count them out. I have seen people come back from 15-15 and make it 15-15 and bring out some long overtime. But they're going straight up mid to... Whoop, Stuzo gets the first kill. Cal, changing it around here. We might actually see... Oh, it's 3v2. Duffer comes in.
Come on, $50.
RG's head off. Duffer's going to plant the bomb in the A bomb site. It's all up to Shu and Ghost Major, who currently is yet to get a kill.
Come on, Ghost
Can
Major.
Ghost Major
I've got
kill
faith
anyone?
in you. Yes, Ghost.
No, he doesn't. He will not get that kill, and Noski finishes off Shu. 16-0. GG. That was a quick and effortless game for LANiMALs.
I'm heartbroken. I really thought that Ghost Major could have got a kill, but unfortunately, Banks, it just wasn't meant to be.
No, it was not. There's not really too much to say on that one. LANiMALs won. $50. They tried their best.
Yeah.
Their best wasn't good enough. They might have to spend a bit more time on deathmatch maybe before playing any more games.
I think both LANiMALs and $50 are mixed teams. You know what I mean? And
different calibers, clearly.
Yeah, I think you summed it up with that one sentence. I think I'm going to go and speak to $50 and wish him my condolences after that 16-0 loss. The first 16-0 of the tournament. I'll go down in the history books for that. But yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We'll try to bring you a game very soon. We're going to find out what the next one's going to be. Hopefully it won't be any more 16-0s as we're approaching the end of the group stages and soon into the quarterfinals, which will be best of 3, so expect some more actually explosive action, because that was pretty dull, we're not going to lie. We'll catch you guys in a bit.